She can send it full speed back at you with a witty grin. I can tell I'm falling fast. And where the hell she get that attitude? She'll will to win.
Rusty, what's up? I got a poll for you. Did that work? Hell yeah, it worked. I'm still eating. Did you watch that video in the Discord I sent? I'm so excited about that fucking riff. You know how hard that fucking riff is, dude? You know how famously hard that riff is? We finished my hour.
Say the window to the soul is in your eyes, and I've always loved to complicate. Someone used to fall in hard for half-baked lies. I just can't say no to a drop-dead gorgeous brain. I just thought you ought to know that I'm not good at letting love go. But if you do it right, you never need worry. I go.
Charlie, what you doing? You just pop in to say hello and then leave? Low-key rude. Low-key rude. So yeah, alright, so you're still here, you just stopped talking. Or did you go to Discord? I forgot I told you to go to Discord. Look, I remembered to turn down the music. Oh, you are? You used all your points on that, did it? 26 on Hell No. 22 on What's a Guitar. 5, 6, 8. Oh my god, you're using all your points. Almost choked. Not even near all. I knew I fucking undercut the market. You know what? It's going up to 690 on the next one. $35 votes, 1 voter. Alright. Alright. I see that there's a problem in the economy here. So here's the thing. You can't afford all that? Oh. Alright, what's your actual answer since you're the only one that would have voted in the poll anyway? Let's be real. Let's be real. Congratulations to Hell Yeah. I like how you evened it out to where that still won in the end. Rusty, you might actually low-key be insane. But in the best kind of way. Like, that's my kind of insane. Like, the one that, like, meticulously votes across the board in live time in an almost organic way to make it seem like random people, but then ultimately having it end where you wanted it to be. That was art. That was art. Well, guess what? This guitar does need strings. Do you want that to be tonight? Dude, that's it. Yeah, this definitely needs the strings. Do you hear it, dude? Are you a John Mayer fan? That's like a fucking deceptively hard John Mayer riff that I taught myself. Well, via the tab. Because work was slow and I was waiting for the green room. And I figured, you know what? I think it might be time. And damn it, it still was a pain in the ass. And it's still not learned yet. But I think when we get new strings on this thing, dog. Neo, Neo. Ooh, can you hear that? Well, I'm glad that you caught that it was a hell yeah. I almost put hell nuh-uh. See how it's already going out of tune? That's how I know. All right, well, if you can hear how that sounds, I'll restring it tonight and we'll do the riff again with new strings. You want to? You don't speak guitar, but can you hear it at least? I mean, last time you said you could. I'm at least going to take these off, these old ones. If you ever find yourself having to restring a guitar, be careful how you discard the strings. I'll show you. The considerate way and safe way, most importantly, but especially if you're throwing away in like your trash can or something. A lot of people make art with it. Or them. I've seen some cool rings made out of strings. Cool, cool jewelry. I still don't know how it's supposed to sound. Okay, go listen. Go to YouTube and type in "Neon" by John Mayer and just listen to that riff. That's what it was supposed to sound like. Shit, I might end up. Whoop. Is that too much leg for you? Hold on. Try not to get the weed table. Alright. So all I'm doing, I'm the one that stringed it up last time, so I know how it fucking was. A lot of people, you'll hear different ways to do different things, you know? I think whatever works for you. I definitely think that people's methods look cleaner than mine, for sure. A lot of them. But mine works for me. You know what I'm saying? This isn't necessarily the ideal setting to do this, by the way. I usually like to have a flat surface, but your lap can work in a pinch. Just be careful. Then, of course, while you have the strings out, you do have the opportunity to clean your guitar more than you usually do, since you'll have access to all the nooks and the crannies and the whatnots. Lorelei here has been sitting in a bachelor pad, so you know she's definitely got dust, and she hates dust. But you can also like tighten up like the your tuning pegs. You're never gonna believe it. I was fucking using the wrong tuning peg, by the way. I do that a lot if I'm in a certain elevation when I'm doing this, which of course is the trick for me. I wouldn't recommend it on your first time. Or, you know, fuck it, YOLO. But depending on how old they are, I mean, we'll always be careful, especially when you're putting them on, but also taking them off because sometimes old strings can have like a bounce to them that when they lose that tension they've had, especially if they're like super old, some are liable to fucking snap on you as they're coming apart. So you just want to kind of do it as slow. If you notice that I didn't loosen one all the way before I loosened the rest of them because the guitar is a piece of wood, you know, it needs to be uh there needs to be like a control in the release of a tension because you know guitar strings is, I think there's more tension than people think, especially on these high ones, and I use custom lights so they're even more of a pain, but they sound good to me. I like the custom lights. You have you not regretted your choice yet? Well, we'll try to be pretty quick about it. Nice. All right, and like I said, there's a special way to do this, so I like to save this part last to get these out. Kind of push the string in, and it should loosen this peg. Same over here, and you like keep these areas clean so that these don't get like stuck in there. You know, trigger alert. You'd be very surprised how gross our hands are, even if you wash them, which you should before playing. But just skin oil and all that stuff, that's what's just changing these strings. But look at here. We got ourselves some old strings. So what you can do, and carefully, because this other end, these are fine, obviously. That's fine. You got your six with the colorful things with the, you know, that's the side that goes over there. But this side on the other side, it's just sharp phosphor bronze and all sorts of jaggedy angles that will go right into your finger. Trust me, I know a guy that's had that happen to him once or twice. And it will go into a stranger's fingers that are, you know, possibly have to pick up your trash because that's your job. So let's not make that job any harder. So I like to wrap them up carefully and then using the side that it has the nubs on it, I'll just wrap those around once or twice. Again, this is metal, so it won't take much for it to keep shape. But this way, and you can also wrap it in tape at the end, just like a few things I'll tape on the super sharp ones because this still might not be enough, but at least it's much more controlled than 6 loose strings. And then boom, ready for the trash or ready for your art or what have you. So let's get a microfiber cloth, wipe this down really quick. I've heard guitar strings were made out of horsehair. You're thinking of violin, my guy. I'm pretty sure. And I doubt that they still do that. Maybe in like North Korea, I don't know. That sounds archaic. Unless you get the horse's permission, I guess. So, like I said, I like to get like some microfiber type. I mean, I try not to use like paper towels. I might dry it off with a paper towel here in a second with the oil, but it'll be dampened and not rubbed so as not to get that residue. But this one has a little bit of, let's see, that helps y'all some. But Lorelai is going to get a little TLC. She is an electroacoustic. This was something that my mom and dad got me for high school graduation, which of course was around Cleopatra's reign. You know, it was right around when they finished up that war with Rome, I want to say. She's she is shit. She's not the guitar I learned on, but she's the first guitar that was mine. Like mine truly. And she is who I got good on, I would say. If you could even make that argument. I think it might be safe. I had a gig once. At the end, somebody came up to me and goes, "So where did you train?" I went, "Train?" He goes, "Yeah, on guitar. Where did you train?" I said, "Google." I don't know what he was like. I don't know if he was expecting me to say fucking Juilliard or some shit. I don't even play like classical guitar, dude. I just have ADHD. And I hyper focus like tonight when it was slow at work. And I was like, you know what? I think I've finally gotten the uh the semblance enough of a skill set with this guitar to take on Neon, which is famously again just one of the more tricky riffs, especially for the ill prepared. And even today, I was cocky with how I felt because once again at the beginning, I mean, it took me a couple hours to even get that roll going, and I still don't really have it going. But having these new strings will help. My basic school said so. Well, I think that your basic school was right at a certain point. I'm just saying that, you know, PETA probably made them stop. So while people like Vladimir Putin probably still use those, I'm betting the main are synthetic, or you know, maybe if it's a horse mane, those get cut. So if it doesn't hurt the horse, then you're probably fine. You know, it's not quite like whale oil. All right, so we're halfway there. These are my shit, dude, and they are once again custom. These are custom light. How does this? Is it the light? Is it gonna focus now? Ooh, look at it! Look at the 4K, dude. 4K and proof that I don't have that shit reversed. We show that shit straight up. We don't do that TV shit. Anyway, D'Addario. That's my favorite brand. I love the tone of D'Addario and this custom light. You know, for anybody watching the VOD that's interested that might not know, you know, light gauge is already the lighter end of what you can put on acoustic guitars, generally speaking. And custom light essentially is somewhere between that middle to light. So like on the top, it's 53 gauge. So there's these lower ends. Or no, sorry, 52. Ooh, damn, I didn't even know it was 52. Shit. 52 all the way to 11. Now, these things, and it's inevitable if you are an aspiring guitarist, do not worry. You will pop one or two of those. It's funny too because definitely don't feel bad because I've had I actually scored because my at my job we had a guitar tech for one of the bands just straight up forget his toolbox. And that thing, not only is it a nice toolbox, it was full of little just goodies, the stuff that I always wanted to try out, but like literally just never had the cash when I was in like a Guitar Center or something. But the point I was trying to make is that that person had 3 or 4 open cases of strings that were full except for that high E. So, you know, even the professionals can break just that one. And, you know, don't want to waste the rest of the new strings, so they'll waste the whole thing. And then, yeah, it's just. Anyway. How's my Mr. Roger ring doing? Lorelai, where'd you get that scratch? Oh my God. My baby. It's a battle scar for sure. I only saw it with this light on. Look at my fucking high ass. Almost making this a lefty. I'm focused on y'all. Alright. So what's the best way to show this? So here's what we're working with. I like to orient it to where the holes are going north to south. And at the beginning, with a little bit of lean, towards the inside. Because you always want to tighten it. I'm saying this with a lot of confidence. I'm not a professional. This is just for me. I'm just realizing, like, damn. Saying, like, you always want to fucking, like. I'm fairly confident that you always want to tune it to where these wrap inward. You know what I'm saying? Because that way, when you have all 6, they're never in each other's way, if that makes sense. So these will go around. So these will go around this way. What's the best way? These will come up. Okay, it's upside down. These will come up this way. And these will come up this way. Like they'll go around the outside. It's always to the outside. Hopefully that'll make more sense here soon. Another important bit before you start tightening it down, I like to make sure there's enough leeway about, it looks about like, I would say maybe a couple inches, 1 to 2 inches of slack. And then and only then can you make your first tighten. I like to go under. And this is just to make our base notch. This is metal, so once you start bending it, it's gonna take that bend. So make sure that you've counted those things so that A, when you're tightening, it doesn't go too fast. Rusty, you take care of that dude for me? And B, you're ready to go. So I'll do 1, maybe even 2 on this thick boy. You're gonna have a lot of excess wire because, you know, some people like to keep that. Others like to cut it, or they say give it a haircut. But here's something. I'll do this last turn over on the top. Get it as tight as I can. And then I'm going to hold this with my thumb. Making sure that this is still lined up. And then as I start tightening, I'll go with it to, you know, continue wrapping around if I need to. Like in this case, I'll wrap it 1 more so I can catch this as it goes around to keep it where I want it. So I'm holding it down. Literally holding it down as I tighten it again inward. And this is just so I can keep this knot. That's going to happen. You can keep coercing it over. Look, I might do one more over here now, as I now can get two hands. Not going too fast, remember. We're not at the taut section yet, but it's good to just not go too much. Don't rush yourself. And now I'm going to come over here and make sure this top stays where I want it. He says as the top tries to run away. Knew it was coming. And then again, there's probably better methods for this. This works for me. Once I've got it right about here-ish, to where you can almost start hearing a tone, that's when I'm going to grab my tuner. I play in standard, but D standard, so it's a whole step down. For everybody wondering why he's going DAD or DA, DB, whatever it is, instead of EA. But once I can get to this point, I can usually let this go. You can get fancier and like tie it off like under one of them, not on like a sewing type situation. For the smaller ones, you can sometimes go back through, which is definitely more of a tight. But this way, that's definitely there. I'm going to get everything up to once. Who, what, where? So what I was meaning is that standard tuning is EAD, GBE. So say you ever look into going to play guitar, you'll hear the term standard tuning. My guitar is standard tuning as well, but I stop a whole step down. You may be familiar with the fact that musical notes go in a scale of A to G, repeating, with a chromatic scale between them to get the sharps and flats and all the other stuffs. But simply put, if you're looking at like a piano for say, you go from A to G and then it repeats. Just another octave up. So essentially all of these have a note. This is a guitar, not a piano, but they each have notes, not in the same order. And what my guitar is a whole step down. So if you looked up EADGBE, which is standard tuning again, you would go a whole letter back, and that would be my tuning. Remembering that G is the end, so a whole letter back from A isn't Z, it's G. So E becomes D, A becomes G, D becomes C, and so forth. And it's something that I picked up. Not everybody plays in that, but because I like to play fingerstyle A, and I like to sing songs that are usually too high for me, that automatically registers it. Plus, it makes the strings a little bit looser. I like that feel. Some folks call it folk tuning. Let me play this recording to make sure this is the C that I want. And as you heard it starting to pop, it was trying to get away from me. All right, we're close. Another tip. Not only am I doing one string at a time and I'm tuning it up to where I want it, but I'll do that. I'll apply pressure and go all the way through the string. This is just trying to stretch it out. Stretch it out, because it's going to take it a day or two to get to where it's set anyway, but this just helps it. See how it went from where I wanted it all the way back down to A? And now we got a much more taut D. But by the time we come back to it, here, let's see how much it changes this time. I want it to where when I do that, see, that was better. It was close. It stayed to D. So now I know that we're near it. But it'll still be almost back to the wherever when we come back. But that's one down. Fingerstyle, that's what she said. I'm so proud of you, Rusty. I'm so goddamn proud of you, Rusty. That is what she said. You're right. All right. So now it's rinse and repeat. And we'll tune it all the way each time. So by the time that we get to the sixth one, each one before it will have been tuned at least one more time than that last one. So the top one will have been tuned like 6 times, and all of them will have been stretched and tuned a lot. So that's, I think my method is, I think it's pretty good, if you ask me. All right, so same deal. Do a little tighten. Come back around. Come back. I might try to go in with this one. So let's see. Coming back in. And maintaining the same. Ooh, so just enough room. It may be just enough room for the one. All right, that works. So we'll probably be able to do that with the next one. It doesn't much matter if you bend the part that's already what you've chosen to be slack. As you can imagine, it's going to be at tension anyway. But again, once you've got it set where you want it, roll start the tighten. You kind of have to follow it. Come back over, and once you can get it to where you can hold it this side, it's much easier. And we'll keep it rotating the same way. I don't know if you can see. I think that'd be kind of cool to see though. So those are now continue. Put this here. It'll do weird things until it's taught. I keep forgetting which fucking. It's this way, right? Yeah. There we go. Alright. So the same deal. You get to about there, you can get your tuner back on here. If you don't know how tuners work, this will be upside down, but fuck it. But fuck it. That's what she said. Sorry. You get your. That's telling me D, but it's flat. So I tune it to when I get a little bit on the top and bottom. And it does a little blink for me. So I'll do the same thing for this one. But again, it won't be A, it'll be G. But the cool thing with this tuning is that all you need is a capo on the second fret, and boom, you're standard again. So, this may mean nothing to you now, but maybe like me when I was 13, something might trigger you. And not everybody likes tuning or stringing their own guitar, but for me, I feel like it's a pivotal part of the relationship with music and your instrument, is the maintenance. So when you can get it to sound good, it feels even a little bit more special. Turkish pizza away, dog. This will take a few minutes. So same deal, stretch it out. We love that. We love that. All right, and those are the easiest strings. Now, the smaller you get, the lower it goes. I don't like that. It's not that. Oh, it's probably that. All right, onward and upwards. The next set of brass is and you always get a little color code. You can't really see it in this lighting, but it gives you the colors and what strings. So that tells you your standards as well. Looks like they also have a 7-string orientation. That's nice. This ain't a 7-string start. Actually, that was an 8-string. All right, but looks like the D string is gray. Gray. And the G string's green. G for green. And we're almost halfway home. It's a labor of love for sure. But I definitely love this guitar for sure as well. All right, let's get our safe buffer of tightening room. And then we can tighten her down for the first notch. Let's see, can we do it on this one? Sure can. That time we went for a lockaroo, old fashioned style. Now, try not to apply too much pressure to just the neck. I will start to wind her in voids. See if that method doesn't keep her a little tighter. I'm sure it will. I think potentially having an audience here has made me do it more standard. Dare I say professional. So instead of D, we want C. Correct. I like to hold these sometimes, especially with like a older or perhaps on the more inexpensive side of the guitar world. These might not be as reliably fitting and they might pop out, which can get dangerous. They'll just shoot this thing right out at tension. So learn from my mistakes. Or your own if you want. That's what we want. And we're halfway there, just about. See, as we get the other ones on there, it tightens it a little differently. So it holds that side a little differently. That rattle from earlier kind of goes away. I think we're ready for G. And here G goes. Dude, I feel like Bob Ross, bro. Low key. Welcome back, Rusty. I looked up that Turkish pizza by the name that you said the other time where you're like, but I think in America they call it this. I've never heard or had that. Heard of or had it, but it does look delicious. I'll give you that. I'll give the Turks that. Istanbul to Constantinople. Why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks. All right. We are going over the halfway mark here with this move. We will lock these as well. Why not? If we're able to do it. Why not? That's what I say. All right, different sides, same thing. We're going to go the other way so that it wraps inward. We'll see if that just hold because of the lock. Hopefully. Looks like it. That was my dog that stepped on my phone. Okay. What's up, dog? That's the 5th fret trick, by the way. If you have a true E, or in our case D, you can do every 5th fret until this one, which is 4th. So that's just about where I want to go. That's when I can know what I'm looking for. No. Being careful, because again, they're getting smaller. It's hard to talk as much when it gets this tense. And yes, that was an intended pun. It's making me nervous. All right, 4 down. And here comes the stressful ones. But not before we tune up. So you see what I meant? Each of the ones before it have at least one more than the other ones. Because we've been doing this every single time. And it almost looks like a guitar. But not quite. Now we get into the silver looking ones. And looks like V is purple. You also want to be careful when you're unwrapping these. Kind of just use the head to like undo it because you don't want to get frustrated and accidentally bend them as you're trying to get them to come apart, which I'm half telling y'all and half telling myself. So we're going to come in through the other way. We're going to push the smaller side some to find out where that one is. And once we get those ends, we can pull out those sides and do the same thing to gently get those going. And that way you can see where the joint, or the jam up was rather, and free up your very fragile strings. And just because I only have one set of strings, we're double checking that purple is B. These are thin enough to where you can mix them up pretty easily. The only problem is that the purple one is not gonna go as high as the gray one. And it will snap on you. We almost there, Lorelai. Don't you worry. Alright, the extra slack is extra important for these. So you just want to make sure you got that before we come in. Now, you might have to do some finger gymnastics to kind of get your tail around the already taut. That just comes with time. If I can get my fat ass fingers around them, y'all probably can too. Now, y'all feel how I just pulled that some on accident? It's a good thing I felt it. Y'all might not have and would have taught down. So always make sure. Oh, that resin is stuck to me. Hold on. I've never heard of it, officer. Alright. We're good. Almost catastrophic, but we're good. Now we're gonna go around. Around and through. This part almost is like surgery, dude. And one more wrap. And tighten. Making sure to go in. Think we're good. And if you're careful, it'll straighten itself out. Being even more careful than we were before, once again. Because these are a bitch and a half, and they're more expensive these days. Strings used to be $5. Strings are not $5 anymore. They're more like 10. Time of day, Jesus, Steve Vai on the case. It's like watching them assemble. I don't even know what that is. Your plate? Your plate of what? Plate of yams? Look, man, you weren't here for the poll, bro. You don't get a voice. You got to vote to use your voice, dog. Even if you're Uncle D. You're about to bam yourself? Ban yourself, you mean? Yeah, Rusty literally used all of his extra votes to be all 35 contestants in the poll, or participants, I should say. Nah, fuck it, contestants. Y'all were competing. All 35 of Rusty's personalities, and hell yeah, won. And now B is A. Oh, goodness me, we're almost there, y'all. One more. Uncle D, I learned neon today. I'll prove it in another 30 minutes. It was a slow day at work. Oh, also, you know what guitars are supposed to sound like. What's that sound like on your end? Terribly muffled? Is that what your point was? Because Rusty here keeps going, yeah, no, I can hear it. Sounds good. But then when I listen to the VOD, I'm like, I don't know if they have guitars in the Netherlands. If that sounds good, or Rusty's super nice. But he did want to hear or watch this, so we're almost there, Rusty. So close. Close enough we can even keep the tuner on. Yeah, this thing is tiny. Nobody? Alright, getting our Slack. Alright. Wish us luck. I keep getting paranoid. Motherfucker. for good reason too. All right. Fuck you. Mm. Mm. Right, here we go. All right, what's the timer at? It's been about an hour. With how tired and stoned I am, that's honestly not that bad. We gotta go a whole nother octave. We're only on G. This fucking feels so tight. Or A now. Slow and steady. See? Alright, so she's restrung now. We just gotta get her tongue fucking Right. Oh yeah. Ow. Woohoo. All right, let's give her a haircut and give her a spin. I need rubber. So, as you can see, it's got all sorts of strings everywhere. Can't really see. But giving her a haircut just means carefully getting as close as we can. Give him a little snipsy. Thick ones always like with this particular pair of cutters. Or don't even act like you're not cut. Piece of shit. Not you, Lorelai, your hair. And then those cut like butter, like normal. Just want to make sure you're not actually cutting the new string. Because trust me, I've done that. And it's kind of funny, but also not. Is it because I said you were cutting like butter? Is that why? Thank you. Alright. We will these here. Let me get these strings. But that's a guitar tuned. You'll find quicker. But will they love it as much? I don't know. That's tough to say. Alright, one more tune and let's hear what she sounds like. You'll do a lot of tuning those first couple days. Just ignore my floor. I need to resweep. I need to sweep every day with this fucking cat. Good thing I love her. Alright. So the B string is these two aren't as ready. That's to be expected. And we won't do neon tonight because that's drop C. And since I just put this on, I'll give this a night. But here she is. Hell yeah. We'll do one more little tester riff. And then some video games close her out. But that has concluded our strings restring adventure. There it is. Yeah. Lorelai, why didn't you just tell me you needed new strings, girl? You sounded like a whole new girl. Hold on. I'm so tempted. Hold on. Can't do the math. Hold on. Alright, drop C. Yeah. Shit. See how close I am? Fuck me. Fucking job, man. But sounds much better with the strings. We'll tune her back up to D. She's sounding much better. Lorelei, everybody. Lorelei. With the fresh set of eyes. Alright. Use restroom, then we'll play some game. Excuse me. Alright. Here we have some motherfucking. Alright, we can see what this game's about. Why not? Why not? Feel better? Uh-oh. Looks like we have
vengeance for my family.
some motherfucking music and shit. Fuck. Fuck. But fuck. There we go. Damn, I'm getting pretty good at that. Hold on. Rusty, did you enjoy the guitar lesson, dude? Are you gonna remember all that? I always appreciate your honesty, Rusty. Even in times like that, when it would have been so easy for you to just be like, yeah, dude, that was really cool. I appreciate your honesty. I'm gonna go fucking kill myself now. Just kidding. Sue us. Brought to you by Barney. Before I forget and get resin everywhere. Get that resin I got on my arm. I mean, it is a black chair, so it doesn't really matter, but because I don't know. All right. Are you familiar with the Hades series? Because I'm not. So naturally, we're going to start with number 2. Batman was saying when I was playing the ball pit game, he was like, have you played Hades? It's just like this. So. Alright. I guess they assume I'm supposed to know, like, mechanics. Maybe? Is that what they're assuming? That's a dangerous assumption. So we have a dodge. We have some ghosts. Attack. Some sort of pentagram thing. And a range. Okay.
Lost souls. I'll make the Titan pay.
Alright, I like that there's no tutorial. Hold on. Just let me figure that shit out. I like that shit. Hold on. They're tickling my fancy, dude. They're tickling it. Where you going? Where you going? Ooh.
Silence.
Yeah, I'll accept that. Molino.
10 words. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
She got
Olympus and
sexy
well met
boy.
there, Sunshine. Look, we can't get to the Titan, but if you truly mean to stop him, then the least I can do is light your way down.
Shit, that. More damage in a larger area. Okay, I see what he meant now. So your attacks deal more damage. So you can hold X with that. Your sprint is faster, so you can hold A to dodge and keep running at top speed. Interesting. Which also gives 20% deal no damage. Ooh. Or you can, whenever your casts expire, restore magic. Press B for a binding spell or hold B to use magic for damaging version. Damaging Omega version? Magic's required for powerful Omega moves. Should we just go for that? I think we go for
They
that.
need my aid. I'll see if I need theirs.
I guess there's just one difficulty. How do I
You're
use
in
my
my way.
Omegas?
Wastrels.
Ow! Ow!
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, it did.
I'll need these soon enough.
Mostly used for unlocking Arcana
Can't
cards.
recover here. Need
Yeah,
to press
Batman
on.
was right. This game's pretty dope. I can't restore here? Can I restore back there? Can I restore here? What's this shit? Can't restore is what they're saying, huh? A likely fucking story, am I right?
Whalers.
Fuck me, can't restore though. I would literally have no fucking help.
No.
Oh, well, they helped me with that
Turn
actually.
to shadow now.
Yeah.
Back already.
Oh, there was a cutscene in here. They must
Damn
want
it.
to be here. What's that frog want?
See what I get for staying out all night, Freenos.
You said Renus?
Mwah.
She just kissed that frog? We kissing frogs though? Oh no, we're just nuzzling. Bobby. There's gotta be an achievement, dude. Hell yeah. Alright, well. Okay, that's pretty sick. Brood.
This old unfinished painting. Don't look away. Don't forget all that the Titan took from you.
Yeah, don't do that. That would be hella rude, dude. Boo.
Who dares disturb my eternal rest?
Who the
You
fuck?
trifle with powers far beyond your comprehension,
Who the
witch.
fuck?
That was pretty decent, right, Mel? Maybe pushing it.
Who the
Calling you
fuck?
witch like that.
Hey, it's what's her face from the other one, I guess.
Solid haunting all in all, Dora. And I thought the witch part worked. But I'd better go. Something I have to do.
Is that the Baldergate lady?
Then be gone.
Wow, that's pretty rude. Which is sexy. Alright, this is
Stand
Guard.
tall and show no weakness.
There you are. Come here. Time forced our hand, Melinoe. Nary a soul expected you to slay our enemy last night, on a new moon, no less.
On a new moon, no less.
I lack such forgiveness for my failure at Mistress Hecate. The Titan yet lives, and Olympus yet burns, while I'm back where I started.
Oh, they're not auto
Yes,
anymore. I keep
recovered
forgetting.
bodily, if not in spirit.
Death to Kronos.
Yeah, fuck Kronos. Let's concoct some
It's
shit.
being purified.
Oh, I guess let's not concoct some shit. Let's,
The crossroads, that haven hidden twixt the surface and the underworld.
Together we'll retake my father's realm.
fuck. Ugh. There we go. Alright, what happened? What? Okay. Did they take us down there? Is that why we're down there?
Okay. Hail, Shades. Our fight is just getting started.
I salute you.
Already hit a wall. Knocked your scrawny ass all the way back here.
Hex interact. Hmm. Oh, that's like pussy mode. I was like, is that like hard or it said try this if you're struggling? Interesting.
Here.
You're fortunate you have even this responsibility for all your questioning of orders and...
Oh, shut up.
Ow!
Tell me you killed the bastard. Drove your staff into
Bro,
his
they're just gonna
wretched
make me just
skulls
keep
with a
smoking
dagger
weed,
in his
huh?
gut. Not that he died from that. Looks on
Cutscene
mortals,
after
though.
cutscene, huh?
Kronos, the Titan of Time, is vanquished, Odysseus. I have his head right here. At least, I wish I did.
Well, you'll get him next time, I reckon.
Death to Kronos, sir.
Aye, that.
Alright. Can I go back? Alright, so it makes sense. Underworld. We live in the underworld. It's called Hades. That adds up.
We'll find a way to wake you, O sleep.
We got grandma in the kitchen.
Father, what was forgotten shall be feared again.
Our dad's a statue. And that's how we get back? Yes. Use an altar to grow stronger. Was the altar back there or is the altar in here? Is that the altar?
My altar.
Nice.
Had Mistress lent me the Arcana. The sorceress.
So the tarots must be like the randomness. The tarot must be like each build we get the tarot and you try to unlock more power.
That'll do.
Okay. Okay.
The task comes first.
Task.
The arms of night are now at my disposal. Or shall be, soon enough.
Okay.
Disciples, attention!
Let's see.
A battle lost. But this is war, young.
Commander Skelemius, sir. You're...
Dead. Now hit me with everything you got.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's such horseshit.
That's enough. You want to keep going. Disciples to learn, they shall return.
Forgive me, sir.
You see? I must go.
Y'all see that shit? I said, y'all see that shit? I am your teacher. Oh wait,
A
sorry,
different
sir.
tactic now.
I'm here. Alright, so we're good. Gotta go, up here, I guess.
Death to Kronos. I'll see to that.
Mm,
No
bet.
one is more prepared. Beyond
Bet.
the mists of Erebus, there should be a way down.
Pee on the mist.
Too risky heading through Elysium. And too risky to stay. All right, it's time.
Okay. Do I have to press A? Yep, sure do.
Got all your magic back.
Sure did, dog. Oh, the stairs. Stairway to upstairs, I guess. Go out or go up? Well, I knew it was gonna say go up. That's dope.
Sealed as always.
Patience, young
Find the Titan, slay the Titan.
Slay your face. Taste the rainbow.
The Sigil of Frost. Headmistress told me so much about you, and now at last we meet.
I accept your message, Hades.
Just like your mother. I'll not lose her again. I shall freeze hell in its entirety if that is what it...
Demeter's my grandma? That's
Grandmother.
sick. That's sick. We must take this then, right? I don't even need to read the other ones. Your cast inflict freeze and repeatedly deal damage.
Very well.
So
All
what?
of you gather round.
Yeah, we like that.
Molly,
Give me that.
Within mist shrouded.
Give me that. We like that. What's up, dogs? Is that all? Is that everything we need here? I guess. I don't really know how to... Okay. Yep, yep.
caskets. You shouldn't have crossed me. Always need bones, just
50 what?
not precisely now.
50 what? And then it's like there's symbols. Interesting. What does that mean? Pineapple? I need food. I don't know if Poseidon likes this or not. I assume that's Poseidon.
A palm of power.
I guess that's
These still grow in the underworld.
what we power. Is there a restore? Can I get a restore, my guy? What's in here? Nothing? Bet. What's this? Nothing? Bet. Big bet.
Which way?
I need health, so more than time, probably.
For what you
Shit, I
did.
definitely should have dodged that shit.
centaur heart.
Oh, max life but no restore? Oh, is that a restore? Tool required. Oh, this dev's a tool. It's extra help. I need help.
Farther than last time. Spindles.
See what we got. Shit. God.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Oh, it's a message. Ice Flourish. Your specials deal more damage and inflict freeze. It's 80%. Your freeze effects last longer. Plus 2 seconds to freeze effects. Gain a barrier that stops 1 instance of damage in each location. Let you prime magic. Yeah, fuck it.
Cool and brisk.
Too bad I don't have anything to heal with. Right? I don't know what pen means in this context, but I think we're dead.
Stalker. Got to move.
Alright, we got to a boss on the first time. That can't be terrible, right?
I'll get that root stalker.
Oh, don't worry. What's up, big
I've
dog?
faced root stalkers before. It's like I drew a blank out there.
Who dares?
Salute.
Hail, spirit.
You invoke me?
I did not. Technically, you invoked me. I was just walking through.
Yes, well.
Salutations. When was the last reported sighting of a root stalker?
See, that's the sort of inquiry I'd expect from somebody who sighted a root stalker out in the wood.
Yes, there is
Unfortunately,
one
yes.
out there. Well deduced, sir.
A finely chiseled countenance of the under...
Okay, well.
The wayward son. Don't have enough for that.
How much? Where do I see how much I have? Okay.
The silver pool. Don't have enough just yet.
There she is again at last. Dick has got
Oh.
I am ensnared.
I can't.
Well done. We'll chat some other night.
Okay, I fuck with that shit.
Magic's back to full.
Okay, so we got the witch staff. So I can go.
Once more. The Trident Sigil.
Trying to use these paddles. I think we're... Fuck. What was that? Right? Alright, so that is that. And that's Hex. And now this opens that. Oh yeah, I think we're good, guys.
You're one of my father's brothers,
I think we
aren't
did
you?
it.
Then help.
Long lost niece, you live.
I knew it was old P-Man.
And your mother, and your brother. Oh. Well, how about we turn the tide and exact terrible revenge for poor old Hades and his kin?
So I can't really tell who our pops is. I can tell we're a demigoddess or whatever. Whenever you sprint, hit the first foe you run into with a blast that knocks foes away. Your specials hit foes with a splash that knocks others away.
May all our enemies drown.
Indeed. Alright, just gotta get used to that.
Near all of the near endless pathways and suffocating Erebus lead to dead end.
Took only my entire life to figure out.
Oh, that's nice of them. Okay, we're gonna get help when we leave, so that's good. We'll be at 29. That's great. Perfect.
Hold still.
Okay, we weren't getting used to it.
Not
But
good
we
enough.
are now. She's right, it wasn't
I
good
lack the
enough.
tools for this.
I don't know what tool I need for that. Okay, we'll go for the sun. I don't know why I went for the
Return to Shadow
hold
now.
one.
Phrenos, you there?
Is that
You know
your
what
name?
they say, Phrynos. Failure is the greatest instructor of all.
Well, they can kiss my ass.
You'll find them, and you'll have so much to talk about. Let the longing for them spur you on for now.
Approach, witch! You who ventured into my abode shall suffer an eternity.
Forgive my insolent spirit and name.
Then swear to me that you shall do my bidding now.
Just keep me
She wants
posted.
to bone her lover? What?
Rise and shine.
Last night I dreamt of this.
We need her lover's bones, right?
By blood and darkness, let my will be done. Broker, welcome to the crossroads. Great night.
I believe we
Reveal
can do
now your
both.
works within our silver pool. So mote it be.
Yeah, the art style is dope. What's up, broker?
Hail, broker.
Fate fabric. I guess I do need ashes, right? 45, 100. I'll give it these.
I've need of that.
After ever scheming Kronos.
You shades are welcome here and safe.
What's up, new folks? What's up,
At
dog?
least our cauldron's finally purified. Praise the...
If there's any chance the three fates shall aid us, I'll take...
I'd offer such reagents if I...
Yes, headmistress. Be well, headmistress.
And you, Melina.
Over here. It isn't much, but
Oh,
our shades out
Odysseus.
there, they scrape together.
Ash of the dead. Odysseus, these are
I
shades
knew we
that
were
giving
going to
up
get
their
some
own
ash,
mortal
bro. Look at
remains.
that.
And who can blame them?
Hell yeah, so we got a little everything now. Alright, they ain't awake yet.
The altar of ashes.
So we can get this. Special 30%. That's 10 ash, 3 ash. I know we have at least 15 ash. Plus 20 magicka, plus 20 health. 200% damage to foe in your casts.
The Huntress.
I think we gotta get that one. While you channel your moves, everything moves slower for 0.8 seconds. Alright, so
Better prepared. There's something new here. The crescent pick. Reveal to me the bounties of the earth.
May you chip away as long as you want.
Much more than just this staff bathing in there.
where is it?
She's here, now watch and learn. Got all your magic back.
Where's the fucking, how do you... So, oh, it's just used for gathering. Okay, so that's the tool at the station. Copy that. Let's do this shit.
Into the dark.
Let's do this shit.
Flame sigil. I thought the fire goddess never got involved. In the name of Hades.
I accept you.
Stuff. Come to help the elderly.
Alright, a little fire damage. Whenever you attack with special, deal damage, restore magic. Your sprint leaves a cinder trail, and any damage you take from burning is reduced to 1. Okay. Your attacks inflict scorch. Is there a lot of burning in this?
Whew, that almost burns. There's some raw silver I can use.
We
I
got
merely
it.
borrow this.
I don't know what that was, but we got it.
Caught.
Shit. 5 ash. What's that, like an oil of some sort? Let's go for it.
Let's hear it, Whispers.
Alright, I think we remember where
Hear me, on my authority.
the new controls are. Your specials inflict torch of 35. Your casts repeatedly inflict torch on foes. In the binding cycle or circle. Your foes perish in a blast that damages.
Flame of the hearth.
That sounds fun. Food time. I don't think we've tried this yet.
Remember me?
What's that do? I can see my gold down there. Sorry, I couldn't before. Okay, we want ash for sure. So, oh, what is that? Alright, we can get ash later. Hold on. Hold on now. Hold the fucking phone now. What is that fucking shit?
Who else? Return to Shadow now.
That's some fuck shit. Now that's some fuck shit. Hold on.
Ever think maybe we're just not...
Find the Titan.
Oh, thanks. Bye.
Oh, it's fine. Can we get anything from you?
Take
We don't
care
have
then.
any bones.
Back amongst the living.
May my intent be true.
We've multiple reports the armies of Kronos.
My route through the underworld is from...
There's not a downward route that's more
Hi, gang. Headmistress must have some important tasks for you.
My dogs. Oh, that's in the corner. It is.
The Furies.
Okay, so now we're out of Ash. Let me do something here.
What secrets lie within? Join with me.
Sister Blades, new
Lim
melee.
and Oros. Sister Blades. We're fellow sisters now.
Well, then let's see what you sisters can do. Everybody at attention. I can't move. Like getting stung by bees.
The crossroads trip.
We
Let's see
cannot
you do that
fail with
again.
such a genius on our side.
Nope.
Okay. I fucks with it.
To the
I
abyss.
fucks with it. Let's try it out. Let's try it out,
The
dude.
lightning sigil. Silver. The king of the gods must have his hands full recently. In the name of Hades.
What's up, Zeus?
Ah, young lady, so we
What's up,
at
Zeus?
last emerged from all that gloom to help us settle an old...
Sounds good. Big dog. Inflict blitz. Let's just do just general attacks,
Lord Hogwarts
right?
Titan killing strength.
That's nice. Wow. Just to say we did it.
For me.
The river Cocytus winds through endless misty paths.
Reminds me of
Cocytus.
home.
There's some bones. I think we go for that. Yeah, you like that. You like that. Hold on. Bro, this thunder, I keep thinking like it's storming IRL. Alright, we get a hammer or that stuff. Let's figure out what everything is. Might as well figure out what everything is.
That's that.
Okay, you channel your special 40% faster. The Daedalus Hammer. Your specials deal 50% damage and each hit bonuses or bounces toward up to 2 more foes.
For Lim and Oros.
I haven't really been attacking people from behind, so while that sounded cool, let's go for Ash. Ooh.
Slowing down.
Very nice.
Ash of the Dead.
Only 5? That's, I guess, better than nothing. Guess it's better than nothing, huh? Let's see. Let us fucking see. The boss is there. Let's fucking milk this as much as we can.
That breathing.
Oh, nice. Is this free?
I'm in your debt, Lord Charon. These provisions surely shall make...
So, this is where we spend gold. Buy a power up. I guess. Cool.
Farther than before.
So sick, dude. So sick. So sick, brah.
No.
Damn, they're faster
Return to Shadow
than I was
now.
expecting.
Oh, damn it.
Damn it,
You there,
indeed.
Dora?
Guess not. We must have a cutscene coming.
Millenoi.
Interesting. Kataski Onaski.
Kataski Naski,
So
dog.
let it be. Headmistress, what is it that you and a
Our tactician always plans ahead. And is...
In case of what? I can't go...
We are awaiting confirmation about that.
May we talk?
Moonlight guide us.
With your Olympus-dwelling
What? But you're the great tactician.
Lady Athena and others favored me, it's true, but your uncle...
I hear you.
Princess,
I got you,
another
dog.
failed attempt. About ready to give.
Isn't personal. You don't see my mother around either, do you, Nem? Nor my...
I lost more than my mother, too.
Silence.
What a bitch, am I right?
Good evening, broker.
I don't know what we buy Psyche for yet.
This one.
But I know I'll take both of those. So we need Ash.
Much deeper than it looks. The Tablet of Peace. You are mine now.
May you bring many new disciples here. She has returned.
This is my path. The Heart Sigil. Doubtless this one knows hatred. not just love.
Aphrodite!
Why, hello, gorgeous. You look like you
Damn,
can break
she's
some
naked,
hearts even
y'all.
without my aid.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
More damage to nearby foes. Specials deal more damage to nearby. Rushing damage to surrounding foes.
I I've much to learn from her, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think we do have much to learn from Aphrodite. Dude, I might be too high, I'm not gonna lie.
Some bones for later use.
Yeah, we'll take that. Restored. Go for these.
Soul tonic.
We're so dead, dude.
My reagent sensing incantation took effect.
Your reagent, Canton. Canton, what's in Canton? Okay. If we survive this,
Come on.
which we didn't. It's fine. It's fine. We're a little high.
Ugh, my training.
It's only
clearly isn't yet
fucking.
complete.
My watch is dead. It's only fucking 4:30.
You have returned. A scourge upon you.
Oh, yes, Dora.
We exploring.
The arms of night seek something more from me.
Would seem so.
Be well.
I'll save up for the
Where'd
fabric.
Nemesis go?
I don't know.
May moonlight guide you.
Back in my mortal days, Brock.
Truly.
That's all we ask.
Not even the wiles and stratagems of that.
That's why talking to people pays off, dude. Quite literally. Get some shit.
You are welcome here and you are safe.
Hell yeah. I still don't have enough ash. Is that how much ash I have? 8? Okay.
The arms of night. The silver spade.
Can you only pick
All
one?
mine.
May you dig up all that you desire.
Oh, it's from earlier.
And another thing.
So good.
Stand up.
Farewell, Commander.
I'll do a couple more.
The blacksmith sigil.
Blacksmith, who would that be?
What is he going to fit me for a suit of?
Odysseus?
That new cousin of mine.
Oh,
They told me you
face
needed
is-
a weapon or something. You already got one. Right, lousy one.
deal 400 damage in the area. Your specials can do 500 in the area. Your casts deal damage 3 times in succession to foes.
My silver all grew stronger, didn't it?
Oh, damn. Okay.
Not even those with the power to enter.
Okay.
Some nectar.
Okay. We need to heal. Who's this?
More spindles. Apollo.
Apollo, there.
Kronos is up to something, but not even Athena knows what.
The might of Olympus. Nightshade seeds.
Nice. Nightshade seeds.
Fall back to dust.
A little better. The last strike in your attack sequence deals 300 damage in a larger area. Your specials deal 20% damage and your special fires 3 shots. Each hit from your special deals 500 damage to armor. Each hit. So many more shots. Need ashes.
For last time.
Alright, I needed a little more help from that. Damn. That looks like health. Kinda. Kinda looks like health.
It's no use.
This family's not so good at
Oh,
looking,
Aphrodite.
is it?
Please give me
Eons
health.
of prosperity.
100% damage from specials to nearby foes. Rushing damages surrounded. Gain health and magic now and for the rest of this night. %15 of the new over the old. Either way, I'll fucking take it. Can we heal any further? We shall see. Time or whatever this is.
Hail, boatman.
That's right. I'll take the ash.
Yes, my lord. I met Apollo, Grandmother, Uncle Poseidon.
We know what he
and
says.
Artemis and Hermes for so long.
Of
I'm
course.
impressed they kept my secret from the others all this time.
The boatman, Charon.
Farewell, Lord Charon. Damn it.
Finally tracked you down.
Nice shot.
Fuck me.
Here, patch up.
Was that health? What? Oh my god. Who sent me that? Assist kill? Who's assisting?
Clean kill.
Who the fuck is assisting me? I love it. Oh my god.
That ought to do it.
Good evening.
Is that Athena?
It's been too long, sister.
Artemis. I was going to say Artemis
You on
too.
your great hunt.
I appreciate that, Artemis.
Lately of surprise.
Time's an old fool.
I bet Athena's going to be one too. Foes in your cast may take critical damage from your attacks after you hit with your attacks, so specials fire a seeking arrow. Your specials may deal critical damage, but your... nah. I'll do that.
My blessing is yours.
Appreciate that, Artie.
Go find your mark.
Good hunting. Little by little.
Ooh. We locked in for that one. Good job. Good job, everybody. Now, what did I get these tools for? If they're not going to give me anything to get the tools with. Okay. Go with time.
More caskets. No!
I fucking suck.
Return to Shadow now.
I fucking suck.
Just don't go telling anybody how I blundered back there, Phrynos.
Give to a comrade.
Hey,
Hail, spirit.
Who summons me?
Don't you have friends among the other shades?
Foolish witch.
Haunting this tent is a full-time.
Not just mortals. Wanted you to have this, Dora.
See, I knew you were gonna pull this gift custom thing on me sooner or later.
For me?
Nice.
Thank
Ghost
you, Dora.
onion. What's that do?
Artemis.
Fancy running into you? Hey, Melinoe, I just wrapped a debrief.
Hi, Artemis. Welcome.
Oh, no, I have to.
I
They
hear
don't
you.
fuck with each other.
Bye for now. Must be an incantation that can help. I'm ready.
Ah, that used
Voices of
Ash.
night, who can see all tomorrows. Please help me avenge both our families' sorrows.
No effect.
Nothing. Headmistress, I found Artemis out there.
Alas, not yet.
My concern is their safety.
No, we cannot.
Okay.
Hermes convinced me of that.
Farewell.
We'll get it with the next one.
Goddess. Those thorny chaps you've been dealing.
I'll share my thoughts when necessary, Odysseus. For the moment,
Princess
I'm sorting
of the
through them still.
Underworld. So
That's
Hades
not
is
to
Pops. Just now saw that.
The embodiment of sleep dozes into.
Alright. Let's see what we can afford.
Just breathe.
Okay, so we can get your sprint is 5% faster and lets you pass through most foes in your way. We can get plus 20 to health and magic, which is pretty big. Or your cast momentarily make you impervious and move 50% faster. Momentarily. I'm gonna go with that.
Persistence.
Maybe 17 if we use more. When you fall to 0 health, automatically restore 40%. I'd say that's probably worth
What
it.
you said to me before.
Fair enough.
I figured not.
Yeah, I'll fuck you up.
Fair trade.
Wait, what? Oh.
Don't have enough.
I swear to God, I just wasted that, didn't I?
A new keepsake.
Behold that heirloom storage case over there.
The onion.
Okay. That'll help.
The silver pool.
Always she returns as dusk gives way to night.
I go.
Let's try it.
Moonlight. She's deviated from her path. Great Titaness, the Eye of Night. I draw you down. Lend me your might.
Little rhyme in action.
Good evening to you, little star. Our cycles now are intertwined. Look forth.
800 damage. Your hex fires a beam.
Lunar ray.
Okay.
You fought beautifully.
Thank you, Celine. Thanks, Celine.
A gift.
I see something for you.
Oh, so Celine's just traveling with us now?
Wastrels. No. Aphrodite.
I should have been more careful.
I wonder why you didn't opt to stay there in that big, beautiful...
I grow strong. Be gone.
Oh yeah, we fuck with that. Fuck with that.
Greater focus.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be the build.
Let me help you. See you in the crossroads.
Okay. This is gonna be the build, dude.
This one again.
Told you, dude, this is gonna be the build, bro.
I heard our last best hope for stopping...
Your cast also immediately hit pose. At the start, your attacks and specials are stronger for 10 seconds. Like that.
Surging on.
Yeah, this is the build,
The
guys.
ever restless shade.
Oh, the Ghost Onion expired.
Good find.
Okay, I think we're getting the hang of this game. Let's go with fucking this. We've got our new PB.
No sign of Hermes yet, my lord. He'll be back any evening now, I'm sure.
Oh shit.
I know that voice. Heads up, sister.
Shit.
Marked one for me, did you?
Now this is Athena.
Peace and quiet.
Appreciate the backup.
Right.
Has my little brother lived up to his shine?
Oh, she's starting
Apollo
this
was
again.
very kind.
Only the truth.
You just didn't tell.
Oh, they think you don't. Here.
Yeah, we'll try that out.
All right, I'm off.
All right, Artemis. See you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Retribution.
Hell yeah. Your special fires each shot dead ahead, and your specials have 30% range. Your attacks have 20 power. I'll
Feels
take
even
faster
sturdier.
attacks. I need more health.
I've come this far. My claim.
My claim. What is that noise?
Mine.
So the boss is that way. Let's go this. Right? It's just saying my hex is ready.
So you're a witch or something, I'm to understand.
A boon for another.
Okay.
Headmistress.
There she is. Welcome to the edge of Erebus. Well done, Milinoe.
Nice.
Thank you, Headmistress Hecate. I could not...
And in turn, you shall not pass this point without...
My capability.
Your training shall never be complete. And I would... Cross flames awaken.
Powerful blast.
You're clearly unprepared as yet.
Fuck off, headmistress. That may have been
Princess of the
the
Underworld.
end of tonight.
I regret having to contact you.
Moments of doom.
They expected me to find you. For their son. It's been an honor.
Wait. He's gone. Is that? This is from the Three Fates. Prophecy fulfilled. May moonlight guide us. The river's overflowed back there.
There you are.
Together we shine.
The fates indulged you.
Would that it does.
May it reward your...
I have an idea. Great tree of life, please listen to my thoughts. So mote it be. Broker, you've expanded your shop. Great Gaia.
Let's grow some shit.
My worth is true.
Such sorcery.
She can buy nectar.
Be well.
Blade. They're not going to help you.
Maybe you just don't give your sisters...
What, you mean their family?
You mustn't speak of them that way. Moonlight guide us.
We'll find our way.
Hey, Odysseus.
Goddess, your presence of...
Your trusty Knucklebones. Thank you.
The good witch put you to the...
Then she must be
Come, I know.
Who else we gonna give it to?
You'll flourish here.
Alright, maybe we do one more.
Headmistress.
Ah, the hounds shall
Your silver wheel. I can have this?
Appreciate that, girl.
Think I can raise my grasp. I can do this. Death. The cards know.
Alright.
What's that one do?
Next Guardian lists 5% health. You take negative damage from Guardian. Negative 10% damage. Or minus 10%. You gain 50 Arcana this night. I think that's still a little better.
I much prefer to stand.
Why give the option?
I see we got some new faith.
The old storage case.
That it is. And for it.
A symbol of the gift.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm pleased to see you made it here.
Alright, one more.
Ugh, these blasted wards.
Last round.
Beginning assignment.
What's up, Zeus?
Lightning from on high.
You're fine. Go for a nectar.
Zeus, take you.
Here goes going to Apollo.
For my father. Vengeance.
Do bide your time, sunshine.
Specials more damage in a larger area. I'll do that. Restore Magicka when cast expire.
Hestia.
Fucking doing it now, dude.
Easy teacher, is that it? Known her since.
Scorch. Ooh, burning arrows. I like that.
Oh. Let me show you the way. Be at peace.
Be pacified, my dude. You like that shit? Cause I sure as hell like that shit. I sure as hell like that shit. What's that?
My fangs aren't venomous, I swear. Come closer, and I'll prove it true. I know that many. Oh!
Carefully.
Oh, what's that? What are you doing here, besides tramping all over my wet...
Hi, Arachne.
Truly. Why then, I'll get out of your hair.
Plus 50 armor outfit that lets you restore 2 health when you exit. 30 outfit that lets you channel 40% faster, and a 40 outfit that lets you restore 5.
Do you like it?
Why, this is beautiful, thank you.
Yeah, that's nice, appreciate that. Let's go this way.
shored up.
50. Here you go, my guy.
Would you indulge me for a moment? Wait, are you certain there's no charge for this? I met one of your brothers. It's been in my family's care. Perhaps I can locate him again.
Let's take some bones.
Get shocked.
Get shocked! I love it. This way or that way?
Not an option.
Oh, sorry. Appreciate that.
Life.
We love to see it. I could take on what's her face after this. Hold on. A silver or elixir, or that thing.
Come, caskets. There it is.
Like
the underworld of Hades.
Sure.
Into the purse.
Like that shit. I like that shit. Is that new? I think it is.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
Athena?
We have heard nothing from fleet-footed Hermes since he told... The dark side.
Oh, I saw a health restore too late.
Greetings, witch. Are you better prepared?
You've taught me patience.
Give me crossed blades away.
Silk. My hexes are prepared.
Shit! Oh, fuck yeah. I forgot about that. Shit. Shit.
Let's see you evade this. Find anything good? Twilight curse.
Oh my god. Ain't no way she turned me into a fucking sheep.
Fought more fiercely than last time, at least.
Yeah, fuck off. Alright. Yeah, that'll be it. But yeah, this game's dope. This game's dope. We got a cutscene.
2, 1.
It is the dead of...
Ready or not, hence I go. I bid you farewell for now, Lord Hypnos. Where could she...
The keen-eyed.
Shush, Homer. How Hi, kitties.
You'll find her yet.
Odysseus.
Not in a...
I'll look for it. Thank you.
Well, she's got to be around here somewhere, little goddess.
Got you, Hecate.
Got me.
Hey! Hi, Shades. Is Hecate about? Huh. Not seen her, huh? Over there.
Effective.
There you are. I can and shall. I promise
Rules
not
of 3.
Do not make prom.
But you never cry, Hecate.
And I shall do everything in my power.
What do you mean?
Concern yourself.
Truly?
Sick
Death to
flashback.
Kronos. Death to Kronos.
Death to all!
All my life I've prepared, and I'm nowhere near ready, am I?
Hey, how's...
It's been very helpful.
The last wheel of...
Salutations. This wasn't on the a prophecy concerning doom. I have to find Lord Moros once again and call him here. Where are you, Headmistress? I think I know how I can do the bidding of the fates. Domname Sion. It is done.
prophecy was foretold then?
What do I need?
Do I need bait, Bozo?
One, please.
Oh, Mother. Wondered why Hecate...
She expect...
You're such a pushover sometimes.
I'll still give you a nectar, you
Nemesis?
bitch.
Don't need your charity print.
Thank you, Nem. Moonlight guide you.
Whatever.
Another prophecy fulfilled.
Alright. Didn't even know that was prophecy?
I
That's
have an
sick.
offering for you, God.
Some nectar, thank you.
The Shades and I would only mind if you hoarded them.
I appreciate that, dog.
Full bloom. Some nightshade.
Alright.
What say the ashes?
I'll need cinder for that.
The Swift Runner. I need more Psyche.
Changes of fate.
Ready for more.
So we need ash.
Much deeper than it looks.
Our numbers grow, and thusly does our strength.
Above.
Commander, there were...
I most...
You honor me, Commander. Death to Kronos, Commander.
Knock him dead, kiddo.
Please make yourself at home.
Okay.
New keepsake there.
Well, after you fall to 0, automatically restore 51 health. Ooh.
The tooth.
Deal 20% damage to the last foe that vanquish you. Hella.
The eye. I won't sit idly by.
Alright, we're just checking, just checking. Alright. That's gonna be the end, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out. But that's gonna be the end. That's gonna be what Cookie Crumble and all that good stuff. You already know what's up. Check me tomorrow, though. Thanks for hanging out. Or watching this after the fact. Bye. Love ya.
speak back at you with a witty grin. I can tell I'm falling fast. And where the hell she get that attitude? She'll will to win. She ain't nothing like my past. Guess I always play with fire, it's my prerogative. I can't help that she's the best. But I'm beginning to think that maybe there's a point to this. But never know what's coming next. Say the window to the soul is in your eyes. And I've always loved to complicate. If someone used to fall in hard for half-baked lies, I just can't say no to a drop-dead gorgeous brain. I just thought you ought to know that I'm not good at letting love go. But if you do it right, you never need worry. I go. Oh, there's a magic in this moment. Only one thing left to do. You feel the type of way, then let it show. You gotta let me know. When she walks into a room, composure walks right out. She don't ever lose her cool. And I'd do anything for anyone to figure out how to not end up the fool. No doubt about it, she's the one thing on my mind. And I said these kinds of things before. And if she wants to try, well, I surely wouldn't mind. If she says the word, I'm knocking at her door. But before you ought to know that I'm not good at letting love go. But if you do it right, you never need worry. I go. Oh, there's a magic in this moment. Only one thing left to do. If you feel the type of way, then let it show. Gotta let me know. Darling, let me know. I don't give up quite that easy. My memory's just not that good. If I hit a wall hard enough, then it'll fall. I don't stop unless I know that I should. You never gave me a reason. Hell, you're holding out on yourself. One day it's regret, then it's misery comes next. Wonder which excuse is left on the shelf. I don't waste time on hard feelings unless I'm going to war. And since you don't know the meaning, what are you stepping up for? I think your path leads to a personal hell. And myself. Love ain't a place to find reason. Logic will rarely apply. Try, you might hold your sanity real tight, 'cause your heart's in for a hell of a ride. You're gonna feel the whole spectrum, from seething to overjoyed. Yeah, love is power and then some, but a heart should never be just a toy. Whether intent was malicious, a line was drawn in the sand. And though my words may be vicious, this back and forth can I stand? I think your path leads to a personal hell, and I wish you the best. I hope it all works out well. Next time you're feeling a thirst, go on and dig you that way. 'Cause I think it's weak to give up, but I speak for myself. Like a passing storm, you made damages, and I should have known by the laws of your averages.